So I thought I'd do a quick video here on my classroom. So this is where I teach. I have my little podium up here. Oops. Have my podium up here that connects to that projector. Little screen comes down from there, and then I can plug in my USB, do all my lessons from there, or if I have a tablet, I can hook into here, tablet or a laptop, and then I can do my lessons from there. So this is, usually I have about 24 to 26 students, so most of these seats are full. You can see up here, basically what it says is don't write on the desks. They've cleaned all of the desks off. These used to be covered in graffiti, mostly K-pop group names that everybody thought was really popular, the groups that everybody loves. You can see they're starting to already get a little bit of graffiti on them. But this is where I teach all of my lessons. This, I don't know if it's temporary or if it's going to be permanent. I'm assuming it's permanent. That is the hallway to the boys' bathroom, which is directly behind my board. So right on the other side of that wall is the new boys' bathroom for when the school starts to integrate. Over here, this used to be the English teacher's office, where all the English teachers would sit. I think there were like two of them originally, and so they put them in here. This is now just kind of a holding area for some English stuff. The English teachers now sit in the main office with most of the other teachers. And then here we have it says it's the English library. It's actually mostly videos. We got some English books. There are some English books back in the other room. And I don't know who's been buying these, but this is, we've got like 5 seasons of ER and a couple seasons of Gilmore Girls. Here's Full House. Most of these have never been opened, and I can't see using them in a middle school setting. I mean, playing this stuff for 7th graders, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of funny when I got here. There were all these movies, and I'm like, who bought all these movies and why? Look at this. We've got Shane. I don't think there's a 7th grader alive in Korea that would be interested in watching Shane. Me? I might watch it, but And we've got some board games, which we have barely used. Some other things over here. Extra blinds. This is also where we have our speaking tests. So the students will come in and I'll ask them some questions in English. They'll answer in English. Pretty simple, usually about 4 questions. But this is my English classroom, and I need to go back, and where did I put, there it is, no. Oh, I bet you I left it in the door, didn't I? Yep. Lock my classroom. There's my class schedule. I don't know why the camera can't focus on it. Maybe it's just because it's... there we go. So that's my class schedule, pretty much. There, see the old sign. English department teacher's room, which is now storage. Student library, which is still the student library. walk you down the hallway. This is the secondary English classroom, where the Korean teachers teach standard stuff. So they'll teach phonics and structure in there, and then I'll teach speaking and listening in there. This, although it's being remodeled right now, is the special ed classroom. They call it the learning aid class. So you can see the sign up here. Got the principal's office here. 안녕하세요. And then this is teacher's office. Well, one of the teacher's offices. These are the curriculum teachers that are not assigned a homeroom. So the way, like I've told you guys before, the way that the Korean school system is set up, every class has a homeroom teacher who also teaches like science or English or history, math. Okay, but they're responsible for a specific room. They're responsible for some of the discipline. If they have a field trip, they're responsible for that class. They go with that class to wherever they're going and monitor them, and they keep that class, through the whole year. But you can see there's just lots of little cubicles. This is my desk. So this is where I do a lot of my work. And then the vice principal sits back in that corner over there. So the vice principal's in with us. Now I'm going to pause this really quick and walk outside. Well, no, I don't need to pause it. I can just walk around. This is where they're reconstructing the other original bathrooms that we had back behind that wall. This is the second grade teachers. So all the second grade homeroom teachers, which for us would be 8th graders, all have their office there. And then we've got some classrooms down here. You're probably wondering why these lockers are so tiny. It's because these are only for shoes, because don't wear shoes indoors. Sandals only. Their books and everything, usually they have backpacks, but they have little lockers inside their homeroom, and that's where they keep all of their books, because the students don't move from class to class, except for my English class usually, to take lessons. The teachers come to them. So here's our gym, field that they're trying to fix up in anticipation of a bunch of boys wanting to play soccer at break. And a little shot of the Samchuk City. And even though it doesn't rain much, everything is covered when they have to go outside pretty much. Keep everybody dry. Bamboo garden. This is for the cheerleaders, I believe, and then for some of the talent shows, because they have a mirror so they can watch themselves dance and they can check their moves, make sure their choreography's right. But yeah, got a nice little bamboo all around here. Sorry, I'm not talking much. These are other classrooms. We'll have the science labs are in here. Some of the math labs are in here. We have the library. Dragonfly mating season, so they're everywhere. So in there and upstairs is the library. I'll take you down to our lunchroom. So they can wash up before and after meals. And leftover remnants of a long time ago. Barbed wire at the top of a concrete wall. And actually, right back there, somebody lives. So there's their garden. It's probably kind of hard to see inside, but with all the reflection and everything, but that's our lunchroom. And it's not very big, so they do relays for eating. So usually like third grade will go through first, and then second grade. There's the addition they're adding to our school. Part of that's boys' bathrooms. Actually, I think most of it's boys' bathrooms. And it'll be on both floors. All the floors, so that the boys have somewhere to go once they're in third grade. More lockers. And you can see how they're all numbered. So this is third grade, class number 3. This is where they put their stuff. Third grade, class 4. So in the Korean school system, and I don't know if Europe does this too. I think they do. You kind of reset your grade every time you change schools. So you have first through sixth grade in elementary. There's no kindergarten in Korea. It's not mandatory. So you have first through sixth grade. And then when you go to middle school, you have first through third grade. And then you go to high school and you have first through third grade. So it gets kind of weird when you hear like a junior in high school go, "Oh yeah, I'm in second grade." Wait, what? Second grade? Oh yeah, it's because they're second grade high school. But they're juniors in the States. I'm still the only one in the office. They have these up in the school to tell you what the air quality is like for the day. And so it's a little hard to tell with the reflection, but right there are their little lockers, and everybody's got their own locker. Everybody's got their own little desk they sit at. And there's your TV for your presentations. So it's just like mine, except it doesn't have a projector. It just goes straight to the TV. You can do all your lessons there. So this is 2nd grade, 4th class. And this is 2-5's message board for any important messages for the class. If they have to meet somewhere, like meet in the library for math, or they're going to go outside for science, those messages will get posted on there and they can see it. More dragonflies. So that's my class and my school. I'm going to shut down now. I will talk to you guys later.